What's up, Brick fans, and welcome back to another episode of Brickmad. Sam. On today's episode, a little change of pace. We're going to do a ranking video of my top 10 dream Star Wars Lego sets. Now, I love a good ranking and I love to hear all the discussion around it. So please, if you'd like to, drop your top 10 below. Let me know what you think of my top 10, if we're the same or if you guys differ. I'd love to hear all of your guys' thoughts on it. So let's jump into the countdown right now. Kicking off this list at number 10, we have the Gungan sub from 2012. This one has always been one of my favorites, mainly because the minifigures obviously are pretty awesome. You've got Queen Amidala, Qui-Gon, and the really cool Gungan mold. Personally, I think the Gungans are really underrated. They obviously have caught a bad rap because of the Jar Jar hate and everything, but especially the Lego molds in this, they are really, really cool figures. And yeah, obviously Queen Amidala is one of my top minifigures I've ever wanted collected, so this one puts it right up there. Number 9 on this list might be a little bit of an odd one for most, but it's actually the Naboo Starfighter from 2015. This one for me has a really nice shaping on it. It's much nicer than some of the other builds that have come out of this set, including the UCS build for me. I was never really interested in this one when it first came out, but it's really, really grown on me. And now I think, I don't know if it's like a nostalgia thing, but it's definitely coming back. And I really would love to pick this one up for sure. And I love the minifigures also. Number 8 on the list was actually a little bit of a choice between two. It's either the 2006 or the 2013 Jabba's Sail Barge. For me, looking at these two together, I really, really like what they did with the shaping on the earlier version. The later one kind of was very slopey and a bit jagged at the front, but the minifigures in the later version are awesome. But because it's the set that we're talking about today, you also get the Sarlacc pit in the old one, so I've decided to go with the 2006 version. Number 7 on the list probably would have been at number 1 before the UCS version came out this year, but it is the Republic Gunship 2013. This is still obviously an awesome build, probably still one of my favorites that I would love to get my hands on. When I've seen this one around, the proportions and the sizing of this build looks really, really great, and I think the minifigures in it too are just really, really good, and I wish we had got something like that in the UCS version. Number 6 has mainly come about because I am in love with Rebels since finally watching it on Disney Plus only last year. I'm absolutely in love with Rex and this episode, and this build looks so cool to me. It is definitely one that I'm still considering picking up. It's not super expensive, but it is on the rise. The minifigures in it look great, and yeah, definitely on my dream list. Very close to the top half. Into the top 5 now, and it is the U-Wing from Rogue One. Probably my favorite of the Star Wars films that have come out during the Disney era. Probably close to my top favorite films. The build on this looks really cool. The minifigures look really great. For some reason, I didn't get on board with the Rogue One kind of sets when they came out, but definitely it is in my dream list and one that I'm very regretful not picking up. Number 4 on the list is the Republic Cruiser from Episode 1. This ship has always been a real elusive one for me. Super cool ship. I love the kind of red colouring of it. And I do actually have the Republic frigate, which is from the Clone Wars, which is very similar design. But this one for me was always a bit of a nostalgia one because it was obviously Episode 1 and really cool build. You do also get the 2 pilots and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon in this set, which is pretty cool. Jumping right into the top 3, we have another set from Rebels, which is the Phantom 2. A really cool little set. I know it's a small one, but again, one of those ones that I missed off the boat being a late to Rebels fan. And the minifigures in this one are great with Chopper, Kanan, and Grand Admiral Thrawn, of course. And just the build itself is really, really cool. I love this one. Now for the runner-up of this list, it is the Death Star 2. This one was expensive when it first came out and I couldn't afford it, and now it is even more expensive. A super awesome model, I think. I'm a UCS collector. I have always wanted this one, and I was very hopeful that Lego was going to bring it out at the end of the year instead of the AT-AT, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. There is no minifigures in this one, but still just an awesome representation of a key element from the original trilogy. So there have been some amazing sets so far, but this is my number one dream set. As I said earlier, I have only recently watched Rebels on Disney Plus, and it had to be the Ghost. This team of Rebels are just so cool. They've got some great stories to tell. Some of the best Star Wars stories come out of these guys. This ship, it is like the Millennium Falcon of Rebels. The ship design is just really great, and I think the execution of it seems to be really well done by LEGO in this set. The minifigures, obviously, you're getting Zeborelius, you're getting Hero, you're getting Kanan, and you get an extra Stormtrooper in there. It's a really great set, and I would love to have it. That rounds out my dream Star Wars sets. My top 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, hit the button below, hit the bell as well so you get notifications when the content comes out. Look out for my latest episode of The Puppet Master coming out this Friday. And until next time, may the bricks be with you.